What if May 15th was never just another date on the calendar, but the exact moment the universe chose you, Aquarius, to rise? This isn't just astrology, it's prophecy. Nostradamus predicted that in a powerful May, a visionary soul would awaken to unimaginable wealth and purpose, and all signs now point to you. You've always felt different ahead of your time, misunderstood, yet quietly driven by something greater. Now the planets confirm what your soul already knows. May 15th unlocks a rare financial gateway, and only those ready will walk through it. But here's the conflict. Most people ignore the signs. They delay. They doubt. Will you rise or miss what was always meant for you? Before we begin, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming. And here's your first shift. Comment below. I welcome growth and harmony into my life. That one line is your first step into alignment. You're not just watching, you're declaring. And May 15th, the universe will be listening. Let's begin your awakening. Part 1. Why Aquarius was chosen. Destiny and prophecy. Aquarius, you were never meant to walk a conventional path. You've always felt it like you were wired differently. While others chase trends, you chase truth. While many settle into safety, you seek something more: freedom, innovation, and meaning. And now, according to a prophetic thread that stretches across centuries, that difference is exactly why you've been chosen. The ancient manuscripts of Nostradamus speak not just of wars and disasters, but of a singular moment in time. A rare May 15th, specifically when a soul under a visionary sign would awaken to fulfill a greater financial destiny. That sign is Aquarius. That moment is now. But let's be clear. This isn't about luck falling into your lap. It's about alignment. About being prepared when the door opens. The stars aren't handing out lottery tickets. They're activating energy. And for Aquarius, whose ruling planet Uranus governs radical change, innovation, and rebellion, this energy is explosive. Paired with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance, this planetary alignment hasn't been seen for decades. It's like a cosmic spotlight is now focused solely on you. You've always been ahead of your time, Aquarius. While others cling to tradition, you rewrite the rules. You question systems, you break molds, and most importantly, you dream of a better world, not just for yourself, but for others too. That's what makes this prophecy different. The universe didn't choose you to become rich for the sake of luxury. It chose you because you know what to do with wealth when it arrives. You're not here to chase status, you're here to shift structures. This May 15th isn't just a date. It's a spiritual appointment, a divine checkpoint, a test to see if you're truly ready to move from visionary to vessel, to become the one who doesn't just receive wealth, but redirects it, reshapes it, and uses it as a tool for transformation. You'll begin noticing signs, repeating numbers, vivid dreams, sudden ideas that spark like lightning. Don't ignore them. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations, whispers from the universe urging you to act, to finally step into the version of yourself that you've glimpsed, but never fully embraced. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to lead. And if you're still listening, still reading, then maybe you are the one the prophecy spoke of. The soul who doesn't run from destiny, but walks straight into it with clarity and courage. So ask yourself, what if everything you've been through, every struggle, every delay, every misunderstood idea was preparing you for this one defining window? Because May 15th is not just about money, it's about mission. And your time has come. Part 2. Astrology and energy alignment for Aquarius. Astrology is often misunderstood as just star signs and daily horoscopes. But for those who dare to look deeper like you, Aquarius, it reveals a map of energy timing and transformation. And that map, it's lighting up for you like never before. On May 15th, a rare alignment of planets places Aquarius in the spotlight of the zodiac. This isn't the kind of astrological shift that comes every year. This is a once-in-a-generation cosmic invitation to rise to act and to transform your entire financial reality. At the heart of this alignment are Uranus and Jupiter, two of the most powerful forces in the celestial system. Uranus, your ruling planet, governs innovation, disruption, and radical progress. It doesn't ask permission. It doesn't wait. It breaks down barriers and rebuilds better ones. And it's now syncing with Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, and abundance. Imagine these two titans forming a cosmic handshake right in your sector of wealth, purpose, and personal revolution. This isn't abstract. This is energy you'll feel. You may notice a sudden surge of motivation to launch an idea, unexpected opportunities showing up in your inbox, a deep inner knowing that now is the time to act, even if logic hasn't caught up yet. That's Jupiter speaking to your intuition. That's Uranus shaking loose the parts of you that are too cautious, too conventional, or too asleep to rise. And it doesn't stop there. The Sun and Mercury will be illuminating your zone of communication and connection. Expect clarity in places where confusion used to linger. Words will come more easily. Networking will feel more fluid. That pitch you've been rehearsing, say it. That collaboration you've been dreaming of, reach out. The stars are on your side. Even Venus enters your 5th house of passion and creativity, around the same time bringing joy, love, and emotional balance into the mix. When your heart is aligned, your financial energy flows more freely. And you, Aquarius, are at your best when what you're doing feels meaningful. But here's the thing, energy isn't enough. It's a spark, not the fire. Astrology gives you the weather, not the outcome. You still have to show up, align your actions with the momentum, and follow through. This is where most people fail. They wait for the planets to deliver the prize. But energy alignment doesn't mean passivity. It means precision. It means being bold with your vision and humble in your daily discipline. So what can you do with this powerful alignment? Schedule key decisions launches or investments around May 15th. Journal every morning to track your instincts. Meditate with grounding numbers like 369 or 1122 to stay focused. Align your finances with your values. Not just what's profitable, but what's purposeful. Aquarius. The sky is speaking in your native language, innovation, rebellion, and truth. You were built for breakthroughs, and the universe is now tuning your entire energetic field to match that destiny. Listen to the rhythm, feel the shift, because the stars are not just aligned for change, they're aligned for you. Part 3, Real-Life Stories of Aquarian Breakthroughs. Aquarius isn't just a zodiac sign, it's a way of living that defies expectation. You don't follow trends, you create them. You don't wait for permission, you act on intuition. And when the world finally catches up, it looks back and says, how did they see it coming? To truly understand the power of Aquarian energy, we don't need more predictions, we need real examples. Here are a few stories of people just like you, who embraced their Aquarian nature and turned chaos into clarity and visions into victories. Story Sum Up 1. The software engineer who quit at her peak meet. Natalie, a 38-year-old Aquarius from San Diego. She worked for one of Silicon Valley's top firms. On paper, she was thriving. 6-figure income, leadership role, stock options. But something inside her felt off, like her soul was suffocating under the weight of success. Then came a dream. A recurring image of a minimalist mobile app for mental wellness. She journaled it, ignored it, then dreamt it again. Finally, on a rare night in May, yes, May 15th, 2019, To be exact, she quit. Everyone thought she lost her mind. Fast forward 3 years, her app Clarity Nest now has 2 million downloads, a 7-figure valuation, and was recently featured in Forbes as one of the top 10 startups changing mental health in tech. Natalie didn't chase trends. She answered a calling. Story number 2. The retired teacher who reinvented his purpose. Marcus, an Aquarius born in 1952, had been a public school teacher for 40 years. When he retired, he thought his purpose was complete. But then came the pandemic. His grandchildren struggled with online learning, so Marcus turned his garage into a live stream studio and began tutoring kids across the country free of charge at first. His unique style, humor, and wisdom quickly caught attention. Within a year, his YouTube channel, The Learning Lantern, gained over 500,000 subscribers. Sponsors reached out. A major publisher offered him a book deal on education reform. At 70 plows, Marcus tapped into the Aquarian superpower, turning service into impact, and impact into wealth with purpose. These are not overnight success stories. They are Aquarian stories. Visionaries who trusted their timing, followed their own compass, and dared to act when others hesitated. And now May 15th is opening a similar door for you. So ask yourself, what dream keeps calling your name? What idea are you afraid to act on, even though every part of you knows it's time? Because real breakthroughs don't come when everything is certain. They come when you say yes before the world understands why. Part 4. Financial Awakening Rituals for Aquarius. Your relationship with money has never been ordinary. You're not driven by greed or appearances. You're driven by impact. You want wealth that's meaningful. Wealth that funds freedom funds, change, and fuels ideas the world hasn't seen yet. But here's the paradox. You crave financial liberation, yet at times you resist the structures that create it. You dream boldly, yet hesitate to ground those dreams with consistent strategic action. That's where ritual comes in, not as superstition, but as sacred structure. A daily invitation to align your energy discipline, your habits, and activate financial flow on your terms. Morning ritual. Activate the mind of a visionary CEO. Start each day like you're already in charge of your financial empire. Not someday now. 1. 3 deep breaths. 3 intentions before touching your phone. Sit upright. Take 3 deep breaths and say out loud, "Oh, I create wealth with purpose. Oh, money flows to me because I serve. Oh, I use my resources wisely." 2. Quick journaling prompt. 3 mins max. What do I want my money to do for me today? Whether it's buying peace of mind, funding a dream, or simply covering groceries, this question anchors your energy in intention, not impulse. Numerology meditation. Align with your wealth. Code Aquarius has a special connection to numeric energy. For this May 15th gateway, meditate with the sequence 8, 1, 17, 33, 44, 12. Here's how. Sit comfortably with your palms up. Close your eyes and inhale slowly. On each exhale, repeat 1 number softly in your mind. Visualize it glowing in gold or blue light. Each number carries meaning. 8, prosperity and karmic reward. 17, rebirth and breakthroughs. 33, master wisdom and guidance. 44, financial foundation and protection. 12, completion and new beginnings. Do this for 5 minutes daily between May 8 and May 18th. These frequencies subtly reprogram your subconscious to recognize and attract aligned opportunities. Weekly wealth alignment check-in. Every Sunday evening or Monday morning, create a ritual to check in with your money, like it's a living relationship. 1. Review your wins. Even the smallest paid a bill on time, said no to impulse spending, tracked an expense. 2. Categorize incoming money. Divide new income into 5 parts. Or living expenses, 40%. Or savings, 20%. Or investments, 15%. O for personal growth, 15%. O generosity, 10%. Aquarius energy thrives when your money mirrors your values. Candle ritual for financial focus. Do this on May 15th. You'll need 1 blue candle for truth and clarity, 1 gold or green candle for abundance, a piece of paper and pen. Light the candles. Write this at the top of your paper. I am ready to receive and circulate wealth for the highest good. Then, list 3 goals you'll use money to achieve. 3 people or causes you'll bless when abundance arrives. Fold the paper and place it beneath the candles. Let them burn safely as you sit in silence for 10 minutes. This isn't magic, it's focus. A sacred act to tell your nervous system, I am ready. Generosity ritual. Keep wealth flowing. Once a week, do something generous without expectation. Pay for a stranger's coffee. Donate to a local cause anonymously. Offer a skill or advice for free. Aquarius is ruled by the collective. When you give with wisdom, you unlock what Buddhists call Dana, the spiritual engine of abundance. Money isn't just numbers, it's energy. And when you treat it with care, clarity, and ritual, it multiplies. Part 5, Smart Investments for May 2025, Aquarius. May 15th isn't just about receiving wealth, it's about what you do with it that defines your future. You're not the type to hoard money or chase trends blindly. You want your investments to reflect your values, your vision, and your belief in a better world. Fortunately, the energetic alignment of Uranus and Jupiter this May doesn't just open cosmic doors, it sharpens your financial instincts. This is your moment to invest not only in assets, but in innovation, disruption, and purpose. Let's explore the smartest paths for Aquarius in May 2025. 1. Green technology. Invest in the future. Your ruling planet, Uranus, governs science, technology, and all things revolutionary. With the global shift towards sustainable living, investing in clean energy isn't just trendy, it's inevitable. One standout pick this month, Bloom Energy Ticker, BE, current price range, $9.90 to $11.20. Target potential, $14.50 to $16. Focus hydrogen fuel cell technology. Why this matters, hydrogen power aligns with Nostradamus' cryptic visions, a light from an invisible particle requiring no flame. If that isn't Aquarian foreshadowing, what is? Bloom is building infrastructure for a world that hasn't fully arrived yet. And that's exactly the kind of visionary energy you thrive in. 2. Disruptive giants, Tesla and SoFi. Sometimes being ahead of the curve means sticking with companies others still question. Tesla, TSLA innovation in mobility, energy storage, and even AI-based robotics. With its long-term growth model, Tesla mirrors your idealism and boldness. SoFi Technologies, Sophie reinventing personal finance with digital banking loans and investing for the next generation. Perfect for Aquarius's mission to decentralize and democratize systems. These two aren't just stocks, they're movements, and they reward patience. 3. ETFs that reflect Aquarian values. If you want diversification with purpose, look into ETFs, exchange-traded funds, focused on or clean energy, e.g. ICLN, QCLN, tech innovation, TIRE, ARKK, blockchain and digital transformation ETFs let you invest in a theme without putting all your energy into one company. That's structure and intuition working together. 4. Cryptocurrency, with caution and clarity. Aquarius rules the digital realm, and crypto continues to be one of your natural financial playgrounds. But May 2025 is not the time for wild speculation. It's the time for selective action. Focus on the projects with real-world utility, coins that survive volatility, e.g. Ethereum, Polygon Chainlink, blockchain technologies building financial infrastructure, not meme coins. Always use cold wallets for storage and invest only what you can afford to evolve with, not lose. 5. Invest in your mindset. No investment multiplies like the one you make in yourself. Set aside 10 to 15% of any new income this month for finance courses, e.g., stock fundamentals technical analysis, business coaching, or mastermind groups. Tools that support your productivity or creativity. Why? Because Aquarius isn't just a thinker. You're a builder of systems. And every skill you sharpen now is part of your long-term wealth engine. Final notes. Don't just follow the crowd. The biggest mistake you can make this month is reacting emotionally to hype. Your gift is analysis, not imitation. Ask, does this investment align with my bigger mission? Would I still be proud of this choice 5 years from now? Am I moving from clarity or comparison? May 2025 is your time to build not just wealth, but financial sovereignty. You're not chasing money, you're channeling it into something that lasts. Part 6, Health and Wealth Connection for Aquarius. In your quest for innovation and impact, there's one area that often gets neglected: your health. You're so future-focused, always solving, building, envisioning that your body sometimes gets left behind. But this May 15th, as Jupiter and Uranus form a rare trine affecting your 6th house of physical well-being, the universe is sending you a loud and clear message. Your body is your first investment. No matter how powerful your mind or how aligned your energy, if your health isn't supported, your wealth will never feel sustainable. This month, health and wealth are not two separate goals. They're two sides of the same coin. Astrological energy at play. Let's break it down astrologically. Uranus, your ruling planet, governs the nervous system, your brain, your electrical impulses, your ability to process ideas and maintain clarity. Saturn, currently influencing your 6th house of health, demands structure and discipline, especially in daily routines. Jupiter, planet of growth, is triggering a high-energy phase. But if unmanaged, it can also lead to burnout. That means May 2025 isn't just a season of opportunity, it's also a test. Can you handle rapid expansion without sacrificing your body? Create a health routine that matches your mission. This doesn't mean you need to become a health nut overnight, but it does mean you need a foundation, a daily rhythm that supports your long-term goals. Here's a blueprint that aligns with Aquarian energy. 1. Start your morning with grounding. A glass of warm lemon water to cleanse and rehydrate. 10 minutes of deep breathing or light stretching. An affirmation like, "My body is a vessel of clarity, strength and flow." You need grounding, not stimulation first thing. Avoid caffeine overload. Let your mind settle into the day. 2. Eat for your nervous system. Your ruling systems are highly sensitive. Avoid refined sugars, excess caffeine, processed and artificial foods. Favor leafy greens, spinach, kale, omega-rich foods, salmon walnuts, flax seeds, herbal teas, chamomile peppermint, hydration boosters, coconut water, cucumber infused water. These foods don't just nourish the body, they sharpen your mental clarity, which is your greatest tool for building wealth. 3. Move your energy. You may not love intense workouts, but movement is non-negotiable. Your mind can't thrive in a stagnant body? Try swimming or yoga for low-impact circulation. Morning walks in nature ideal for recharging your intuitive field. Standing work desks or stretch breaks every hour if you're desk-bound. Remember, health is not just about burning calories, it's about energy flow. Movement keeps your creativity and money aligned. Proactive health is smart wealth. With Saturn's influence, this is the ideal time to schedule health checkups. Focus especially on cardiovascular system, respiratory system, nervous system. Your energy may spike and dip this month. Don't wait for symptoms. Prevention is power. Look into upgrading your health insurance if it hasn't been reviewed lately. Hospitals and providers like Vinmec FV or Manulife offer packages with strong preventative screening, a wise move when you're stepping into greater wealth. Emotional detox, financial clarity. Physical health isn't your only priority. You also need to release mental clutter and emotional weight. Try daily journaling. What's draining me? What's fueling me? Digital detoxes. Limit social scrolling. Quiet time in nature without stimulation. A foggy mind leads to financial mistakes. A clear, rested one. That's where precision lives. Aquarius. Your ideas can change the world, but only if your body can carry them. This may make your health your most sacred investment, because the stronger your foundation, the farther your vision will fly. Part 7. The Return of Love and Emotional Healing, Aquarius. For someone as fiercely independent and visionary as you, love has always been a complicated subject. You love with depth, but often from a distance. You crave connection, yet protect your heart behind logic and detachment. And in the past, that made sense. You needed to guard your energy. You needed space to grow. But now the stars are shifting, and this, May 15th, the universe is asking you to soften, not to lose your edge, but to balance it with vulnerability. With Venus entering your 5th house of romance and creative expression, and Mercury retrograde stirring old conversations, the theme of emotional healing is loud and clear. This isn't just about finding new love. It's about revisiting old emotional truths that were left incomplete. The mirror of the past, Mercury retrograde, may bring back someone from your history, not always to rekindle but to resolve. Expect a text, an email, or a surprising memory that resurfaces. This time, don't brush it off. Ask yourself, is there something I never said? Did I walk away without clarity? Was my heart still guarded when it wanted to open? Closure isn't always about others. Sometimes it's about finally telling the truth to yourself. And if you feel nothing when that old chapter reopens, that's okay too. It means you've healed. Celebrate that. The Lover's card and Sacred Choice. In this month's tarot energy, the Lover's card appears. But don't be misled, it's not just about passion or romance. This card speaks of alignment and choice. A moment when your heart and your mind must work together. For some Aquarians, a decision may surface. Do I choose stability or expansion? Do I stay where I feel safe or leap toward what excites my soul? You might feel pulled between two possibilities, one that offers grounding and another that stirs your spirit. The truth. Neither is wrong. The lesson lies in how honestly you choose. This is your moment to ask. Does this relationship reflect the person I'm becoming? The healing practice, heart chakra. Meditation love for you must be intelligent, honest, and liberating. But it must also be felt. Try this short daily ritual. Sit quietly for 10 minutes each morning. Place your hand over your heart. Breathe deeply and repeat. I am worthy of love that is whole, peaceful, and true to my soul. This opens your heart space, not just to romantic love, but to emotional balance in all areas of life. The forgiveness ritual. To truly invite love in you must make space. That means releasing emotional weight. Write a letter to your past self. Pour out everything. The love you gave. The love you lost. The mistakes you made. The grace you deserved. Then safely burn the letter or bury it under a tree. Let the earth hold what you no longer need. This symbolic act clears the field, because the future of your love life isn't meant to be haunted by shadows. It's meant to be reborn. A new kind of connection awaits. If you're in a relationship, take time this month to reconnect beyond logistics, beyond routine. Talk about dreams, unspoken fears, even desires you've never voiced. Vulnerability is your secret key to depth. If you're single, stay open. Love may come not through dating apps or grand gestures, but through creative projects, chance encounters, or soul-stirring conversations. You're not here to love like the masses. You're here to love with meaning, vision, and truth. This may let your heart stretch. Let it speak, because the more you soften, the stronger your soul becomes. Part 8, your spiritual and financial toolkit. Aquarius, when cosmic energy peaks as it will on May 15th, clarity becomes more valuable than even cash. What you need now isn't just a strategy or a plan. You need a toolkit, a set of spiritual and financial practices that help you stay grounded, intentional, and in tune with your unique path. Here's your personalized toolkit to thrive during this transformative Window 1. Daily Alignment Meditation 5 Mins. Every morning center yourself with this phrase: I am in energetic harmony with purpose, prosperity, and peace. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize light moving from your forehead, third eye, to your chest, heart center, connecting vision and emotion. This clears mental fog and sharpens financial decision-making. 2. Financial Flow Tracker. Create a simple system spreadsheet or notebook with 5 categories: income, essential expenses, investments, learning, growth. Giving every time money comes in. Divide it consciously. This practice transforms you from spender to steward. Aquarius thrives when money becomes mission-led. 3. Heart-body check-ins. Once a day, ask, am I mentally scattered or clear? What does my body need right now? Where am I leaking energy emotionally or financially? The answers will help you avoid burnout missteps and missed signals from your intuition. 4. Wealth Wisdom Journal. At the end of each week, write answers to: what lesson did I learn about money this week? Did I act from fear or alignment? What will I do differently next week? Over time, this becomes a mirror to your growth. You'll begin to see patterns when you thrive, when you struggle, and how to adjust. 5. Number sequences to meditate. With these, hold energetic resonance for May. 8:18, money flow and opportunity. 11:22, balance between thought and action. 3:69, Tesla's code for universal manifestation. 4:14, wisdom in risk and responsibility. Whisper them aloud or write them during journaling. They're your energetic tuning forks. You don't need to have everything figured out, Aquarius. You just need to be aligned, aware, and awake. With this toolkit, you're not reacting, you're co-creating. You're not chasing abundance, you're attracting it with intention. The universe is opening the gates. Make sure you walk through them equipped. Aquarius, May 15th is not just another day. It's a divine checkpoint, a cosmic green light, a rare moment when destiny meets decision and the universe leans in to ask, are you ready to rise? This isn't just about money. It's about alignment. It's about finally stepping into the version of yourself that no longer waits, no longer doubts, and no longer shrinks to fit a smaller life. You've seen the signs, felt the shifts, heard the quiet voice urging you to leap. Now the stars confirm it. You're not just walking into a season of wealth, you're stepping into a role. A leader, a creator, a builder of the new world. But remember, wealth without wisdom fades. Energy without grounding scatters. And opportunity without action wasted. So take everything you've learned, rituals, routines, reflections, and own it. Invest with purpose. Rest with intention. Love with depth. Move like someone who knows their time has finally come. Because it has. And before you go, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what the universe has in store next. Comment below. I claim my light and rise with purpose. Let that be your final declaration, because the prophecy is no longer a mystery. The chosen one isn't out there. It's you.